Hello, and welcome to Ago Ago Game. I'm your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and here we are once again in Minato Mirai, the port city of the future. And today's episode, as always, we'll be fiddling around at the edges to start off with and to end with, but mainly what we'll be doing is working on the ill-fated Cloverleaf interchange that made me very sad a couple of episodes ago. I'm going to rework it a little bit and make it slightly better. Let's jump into it. Are you ever watching some YouTuber playing City Skylines or City Skylines 2 and they do something and you're thinking, like, why would you do it that way? It's so much easier to do it the other way, like the way that I see you doing it. It's super embarrassing when I'm editing my videos and I'm watching me playing City Skylines and I go, why would I do that? Like, why would I put the road there instead of just making it go straight through or something, and so I don't have to rebuild all of those buildings? What was I thinking? So here we are once again at the Cloverleaf interchange. I've already customized it a little bit to make it slightly better. As you can see, adding some extra roads or making it wider, more lanes, some might say, even if they knew how to speak properly. Anyway, I've added more lanes already, but what I want to do is change this a bit so there's less conflict. The main problem with Cloverleaf interchanges is that traffic leaving one highway and joining another have to mix with traffic that wants to leave the highway and join the other one. So there's the section in between the circle bits, the leaves of the Cloverleaf, where some people are trying to get on and they're mixing with other people who are trying to get off. And so that creates a bit of a conflict and adds to traffic congestion. So I thought of a way to try to fix this, and I did it, and it kind of works. It works a lot better if you don't know how I made it, but we're going to watch how I made it, and what are you going to do? But it works. This is me regretting all of the things that I've ever done in my life, regretting all of the decisions I've ever made, all the bad decisions, or me just reconsidering what I'm doing and then deciding I'm actually kind of sort of on the right track. This is me forgetting how deep I need to make stuff before it becomes a tunnel. Again, I guess, forgetting that. Anyway, I figured it out eventually. trying to keep the slopes around 7% for this build. And, you know, there's no slope tool in City Skylines 2 yet. Hopefully there'll be one soon. So I just, you know, set the height that I want and then just drag it back and forth until I see the percent around 7 to get it where I want. That actually turned out pretty well. And as long as you're not looking in the underground view, it's completely symmetrical. Good for me. The recycling center that was built far outside of town is now not very far outside of town, but I'm sure nothing bad will happen because of that. Well, this is embarrassing, but more for you guys than for me because I noticed it before anyone else did, or at least no one mentioned it before. But we're in episode 023 of Minato Mirai, and we have actually been playing in the city of Minato Miria as opposed to Minato Mirai. Anyway, fix now. City Skylines 2 sure seems to need a lot of elementary schools. I'm pretty sure they said that one of the patches would be tweaking this a bit, but my elementary schools still seem to be full all of the time, despite the fact that I have a lot of them. And on that embarrassing note, that's the end of another video. At least we did accomplish something with the Cloverleaf interchange, which, isn't great, but I think is pretty good. And of course, always a little bit of tweaking around the edges because every city in City Skylines 2 or even in real life requires a little bit of tweaking around the edges. So, I have been your host, Old Man Kobayashi, and this has been Ago Ago Game. Thanks for watching.